So today I'm doing my August favourites, and I can't believe today is the 1st of September. I feel like I'm like every other YouTuber that's like, where has this year gone? But seriously, I feel like it's not okay that we're more than halfway through the year. It's closer to Christmas than we were last Christmas, and that's a very scary thought. But I am so excited for September. This is like the month that I'm like the most excited for. When this video goes up, I would have already got the keys to my new house, which is just super exciting. And we're going to Florida at the end of the month, which I have not been able to contain my excitement. Hitting September means that like the countdown is well and truly on its way. And as soon as I saw the 1st of September this morning, I was like, oh my god, I'm going on holiday this month, and I'm going to be one of those people that probably brings it up at every given opportunity. So I'm super excited for that. But I thought, because I haven't done a favourites video in the longest time, which I'm sorry if you really enjoy these month by month, I try to do them, but I have really been trying to save for my holiday, which means I haven't bought a lot of new products. I've been kind of rediscovering a lot of old favourites, but there are some newbies in here that I wanted to share with you because, like I said, it's been the longest time since I filmed a favourites video, and so I've got a few new products that I kind of want to talk about, give their moment of like fame, and just let you know why I've been loving them so much. So if you're curious to see which products I've been really loving throughout August, then be sure to keep on watching. So I'm going to talk about the non-makeup things first, and then the rest of them are all beauty related. So I'm not one of those people that just want to see people's makeup favourites, so I'll get the two that aren't makeup out of the way first, but by no means are these not as good. These are two products from Palmer's. Now I love Palmer's and I've been using them since I was like 12. They're old like cocoa butter, used to be my favourite moisturiser in the world. But one of the products from them that I've really been enjoying this month is the Palmer's coconut oil formula. This is the coconut oil body oil. Now I'm a massive coconut oil fan. I literally just finished a tub of coconut oil and I've not had this for very long. I get through it like it's going out of fashion. But this is really nice to put all over your body after a shower or a bath. I suffer from really dry body skin, but my face is very oily. So it's trying to find that balance. And so when I come out of the bath or shower, I lather myself up in this, let it sink into my skin, and it feels so soft. And I haven't used that much because you don't need to use a lot to really feel the benefits. So this is a product that I've been absolutely loving. I'm also one of those people that really doesn't care for the smell of coconuts. I know it's silly because I love coconut oil and the benefits, but I just can't stand the scent. And that's because it reminds me of Malibu, and well, that would make for a whole other story time video, but I can't even stand the smell of Malibu because, well. So I'm always cautious. However, this isn't too potent, so I can definitely use this and not feel like I want to be sick in memory of the Malibu days. So this is really lovely. It's so nice for the skin and it's really affordable too. So this is the first product from Palmer's that I've been really loving. Now the next product is a exfoliating face scrub, again from Palmer's, but this is from their new like facial range. They sent me this with a load of other products, but this is the one that's really stood out to me alongside the body oil. This is a very delicate facial scrub, so it's really good at exfoliating the skin without being too abrasive to the skin, because that's the problem with exfoliators, is that you want ones that work, but ones that aren't too harsh, but ones that feel like they do a job. It's finding that happy medium that is so difficult. I feel like they've really hit the nail on the head with this facial scrub. This is so easy to use. You only need a little bit and then you can wash it away with warm water. Now I'll probably use this once or twice a week. I try not to overdo it because that can do way more harm to your skin than good if you over exfoliate. But I feel like doing it once or twice a week just after you've had a bath where your pores are open really helps to kind of massage all the dead skin cells away, and then you're left with very smooth like skin. I'll use this before I use a face mask just to like really reap the benefits, but it's really nice to use. It's not too harsh, and it's even good for sensitive skin because my skin will literally turn red if I put any kind of exfoliant on it, and this wasn't too bad with it actually, so I've been really enjoying using this. I'm going to try and say my makeup favourites in like an order that I would apply them to my face. So the first one is this Makeup Revolution. This is a Ultra Base Corrector palette, and this is basically colour correcting colours. Now I've had this in my collection for probably like a year and I hadn't touched it. I remember buying it thinking that I really wanted to give colour correcting a go, but when I bought it I was just like, this is too long, I'm not going to do this every day. However, recently my dark circles have been so bad, and that's probably because I'm trying to prepare for this move and I'm just not sleeping very well. So I've really been needing a colour correcting kind of product, even if I couldn't be bothered before. I'm definitely like in the need for it. So the colours that I've mainly been using is this kind of very orangey yellow shade and this kind of peachy pink salmony colour. These two together under my eyes are perfect for lifting the dark circles, and then I can kind of put foundation and concealer over and it will conceal the colour. But they're the ones I've been going to, but because I've had this palette, I've really been experimenting with more of the colours just because I've been using it daily. So I'll put a bit of green on any areas where I have redness. I'll put a bit of purple where I'm a bit dull and need a bit more brightening. I've even used the yellow to even neutralise just kind of, is it like greeny colours I think the yellow's for, but I actually use a very light amount of this under my eye as concealer because it's really brightening. And there's also a liquidy cream highlighter which is actually quite nice. I would use it as a base, but it is still very pigmented and it's very, very lovely. The only one I don't really use is this pale pink colour, but for a palette that I've had in my collection for so long and not really touched, I'm quite impressed with the fact of how much use I'm getting out of it, even though I've had it for so long, if you know what I mean. So it's mainly these two shades for my under eyes, but the rest of them I am definitely getting use. Foundation that I discovered in August and I've been obsessed with and not stopped using since I bought it is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Now this isn't a new foundation by any means, but my Superdrug has only just started to stock it because I only have a very small Superdrug in my town. We're very late to the party with a lot of products, so if I'm waiting to get it locally, I could be waiting forever. So they've recently got this in and I was definitely wanted to try it because it says matte and poreless. That's like the biggest thing that I want from a foundation. I want something that's matte, full coverage and poreless. And basically this seems to tick all of the boxes, but the best thing with this foundation that I found is that it doesn't get oily throughout the day. So I can wear this for work and it is such a fail-safe product. It's much better than my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, and to be honest I'd probably say this is more wearable on the everyday than my Estee Lauder foundation, so it's really competing with the ones that I used to really love, but this is honestly blown me out of the water. I'm in the palest shade 100, which is obviously the lightest one that they do, but it's good that they do ones this light but with a yellow undertone. So I've been obsessed with this. I really like using it all over, and I'll bronze up my face to make it obviously a little bit more dimensional, but really been impressed with this. I've just applied it either with a brush or a beauty blender, and I find that both application methods apply it perfectly. Now I've got two different concealers to talk about. The first one is the Rimmel Insta Conceal and Contour palette. Now this is one of their little palettes that came out not too long ago, and I've already hit pan on the lightest shade here, and I got this in July, so I've been using it all throughout August, and I've hit pan and quite devastatingly almost finished that product. But what I really like about this is that even though it's in a palette, it's not a dry formula, it is really creamy. It wears all day really nicely, it doesn't crease under my eyes, and it doesn't react negatively with the oils on my face. So it's been quite a good fail-safe concealer for me, and I've been really enjoying that, and obviously a little bit too much that I'm almost run out and I'm going to need to buy a new one. Now I have another concealer to talk about, and this is like an oldie. If you're an OG YouTube watcher, then you'll know the hype of the Collection Lust and Perfection concealer. Now this is again nothing new, but it's a product that I've really loved throughout August, and this is the only concealer obviously with the Rimmel one that I've been using, and I really enjoy this for under my eyes and just to bring a bit of brightness to my face. This is in the shade Fair, so it's the lightest one, and it is slightly light for my skin, but I like the fact that it can brighten and bring a little bit more dimension into my face. Now I love this so much. If you watched my weekly vlog a few weeks ago, I stocked up on this. I have like 3 on the go at the moment, and I really want to try the colour correcting ones from the range. But I've been really enjoying this. Like I said, I've been stocking up, I've been using it every day. There's not a lot more to say other than the fact that it's amazing. and the fact that you can buy this from the high street, I think this is so much better than like the NARS Creamy Concealer, than the MAC ones. I just think that this is pretty foolproof, so I've been really enjoying using this recently. To set all of that, I've been using a new powder. Oh god, I've got a hair. Again, this one's from Rimmel as well, the same range as the concealer palette. This is from the Instafix and Matte Powder. Now, if you love the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, you will love this. This is like a very finely milled translucent powder. It just feels so soft to touch, but what I like about this is that you can set your whole face, or you can kind of lightly bake under the eyes with it. Obviously it's not a loose powder, so you're not going to get the same effect, but you can very lightly bake or just set your whole face, and this will control my oils for at least 8 hours, which is so rare to find from a drugstore concealer. It's so rare to find from a drugstore powder. The only other one that I found that did that was the Stay Matte, so it makes sense, it's from the same brand, but it's like they've worked all of the goodies from that one into this one but made it translucent. So the fact that it's got no colour in it just makes it even better. And I honestly think that this is my favourite powder that isn't a loose powder. And that's such a big statement to make, but honestly, this one is so good. I've got some lip products to talk about. I feel like I don't talk about enough lip products on my channel, so it's quite nice that I've got a few of these to talk about in my favourites. These are new Rimmel Stay Matte liquid lipsticks, and I feel like we've been waiting a really long time for the drugstore to really up their liquid lipstick range. I've never felt like they've really hit the nail on the head. But with these, I feel like we are there. I feel like these are such a good formula of liquid lipstick. They feel so light and creamy on the lips, as if it's like a NYX soft matte cream. But they literally last as long as my Lime Crime and my Gerard Cosmetic liquid lipsticks, which are some of my favourite in my collection. And obviously those ones are so much more expensive than these ones. I have a range of colours at the moment, from a nudie one to coral to a dark vampy purple. And I've really been enjoying using these. I feel like they're so comfortable on the lips that you can wear them to work, or you can wear them out for a long period of time without feeling like your lips are really dry or you're worried about the fact they've transferred or anything. These are just such a good foolproof liquid lipstick, and the fact that they are available from the drugstore so affordable is just like the biggest bonus, because I'd definitely pay more for these if they were in high-end packaging. Then I would definitely believe it, because they have been so good. And I just don't feel like the liquid lipstick trend is going anywhere. I feel like some people are beginning to kind of either love it or you hate it, but I really love these formula, and if you've not tried them, definitely do so if you're a liquid lipstick fan. They just, honestly, they are just so good. So I've really been enjoying wearing these recently. My final favourite is an eyeshadow palette, and I don't feel like I wear a lot of eyeshadow at the moment just because I have eyelash extensions, but I've been trying to force myself to wear more eyeshadow just because I have so many in my drawer that I don't wear. So this is a palette by Tarte, and this is the Man Eater palette, and it's just the shades in here that are just a neutral, warm-toned girl's dream. You've got everything from basically a pretty, really nice white, which is really good to use as a base for any of the shadows. You've got a perfect nude colour, which is called Passion, which I absolutely love. I literally put this on my lids pretty much every day. You've got Foxy, which is a really gorgeous gold, and then you've got two burgundy kind of pink tone shadows, two warm browns, and then you've got this shimmery one called Lace, which is perfect for the inner corner. And you can also use this as a face highlight, so it's kind of multi-purpose. And I've just really been enjoying using this. I've been picking this up if ever I go travelling or do anything like that. I've been putting this in my bag because it has everything that I could possibly need from an eyeshadow palette. So I've been really enjoying this, and the formula of the Tarte shadows are so good. So I feel as though I've managed to keep that pretty short and sweet, but they're definitely the products that I've loved using in August. I'm really excited to see what I'll be loving in September, and I think I would definitely want to try and make my favourite videos more often. I'm just rubbish at remembering to film them, and then we're already in the next month and I haven't filmed the last one, and it's too late, and it's just like I never can quite work it out. So I just felt like getting this one up on the 1st is a pretty good way to go. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Let me know which products you've really been enjoying the last month, because I'm really curious to see obviously which products you've really been enjoying, and if they differ or if they're the same as mine. I just feel like everyone loves so many different things at different times that it's so interesting. That's why I love watching favourite videos, because I love to see what other people are trying and then what they recommend, and then I'll go and buy it, and it's kind of like that never ending circle. But yeah, do let me know in the comments below which products you've really been enjoying in August, and I can't believe we're in September. I feel like it's crazy. It's just like come around so quickly, but I'm very excited. So there's so many cool videos coming up on my channel in September. I'm so excited to share them with you. Next week we've got my moving vlogs, which is so exciting. I'm so excited for you to see the new house, and obviously like the fact that this house is now all packed up and ready to go. It's really scary, but I'm so excited to share the whole journey with you. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see all my moving vlogs, and then obviously I'm in Florida, so there'll be a few vlogs there, and it's going to be very exciting. So don't forget to subscribe if you want to see all of the basically exciting content that's going to be coming up in the next few months, and I'll see you guys in my next video, if not before. Bye guys.